guys, today I have a review on all the August BoxyCharm items. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the Revealed 3 from Coastal Scents. They claim that this is $39.95, but on the Coastal Scents website they always have it for around $20, so that's basically what I would pay for it. I do have the Revealed 1 and 2 that I did get from BoxyCharm as well. They have, little by little, if you've been subscribed to them, within the last year they have put in each one of these palettes, so I think it's really nice that they've included these. The first two for me were a hit. I really did like them. They're really nice palettes, and based on the price point I feel like they're good quality for the price point. So here's the Revealed 1 down below. As you can see, it's more of an Urban Decay regular, like the first Naked palette, and it's kind of a mix of the Urban Decay 1 and 2 where it has taupey colors and kind of like neutral nudes. The Revealed 2, it's kind of like the Urban Decay 3 where it's a lot more rosy and plum colors. So those are those two. And let me see if I can just grab this one as well. So, and then this is the Revealed 3 that came in this last BoxyCharm. So as you can see, it's kind of a mix of 1 and 2, and it has like a little bit of neutrals with a little bit of plummy colors and a little bit of gold in there. I do feel that if you own 1 and 2, you don't necessarily need the third one, just because just playing around with it the last week or so, I feel like a lot of these shades are very similar, so it's not a must-have. I feel like 1 and 2 are very complete in shades, and they kind of have good transition colors that all of these colors work together. With this, I feel like some of the shades work together, and other ones are ones that you're gonna have to need another palette to kind of work with. I feel like here, right here, it's around 5 different shades that are all work together, and then here, and then kind of like some of the shades I feel like don't kind of mix together well. Like it doesn't have kind of a pattern to the palette itself. So I think it's a nice palette. I can't complain with the quality, especially it's $20, and if you got it in the BoxyCharm is $21. So it is a good value since it came in the box. I do feel like some of the shades don't work that well. Like for example, I tried using this one the other day, and you'll see that it's not very pigmented. I've tried to wear it on top of primer, and it doesn't look super pigmented. While other shades, like for example, this one is one of my favorites, and it's one that I have underneath the lash line and in my crease. I feel like that shade's really nice. A lot of these darker, plummier shades are super pigmented and super nice. They are a little bit more like, I don't know how to describe it, like some of them, and maybe you'll see it right here in the camera, you can tell like the quality isn't completely really high quality, just because they kind of like chalk up like that. But once you apply it on the lid with a primer, you're not going to have any issues. But when you see it on here on the palette, you can definitely see that it's not, you know, a super high-end quality. But I feel like for the price point, it's a really nice palette to have. You can definitely mix it in with another palette and use different shades. There's only very few matte tones. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4 different matte shades, and the rest of them are really shimmery shades. But I do feel like they're really nice. I have been playing around with it, and I've gotten quite a few different looks from it. But like I said, it's not something that kind of has like a trend to it. It's a very different palette because of the fact that the shades kind of, some of them kind of go together, and then some of them you're just like, I don't know what I would mix this with. So it's kind of something that you just kind of have to play around with. But I do overall like it, and I really am glad that it came in the BoxyCharm. So next product in the box is the Mica Beauty, and this is the gel eyeliner from them. This is in the shade Black. Mica, as you know, is a very high-end. This is worth $35. So this eyeliner is super soft, super, how would I say, like it just runs super smoothly. As you can see right there, it just kind of glides. It is really gel-like. Obviously it's a gel liner, but I really feel like this is a nice gel liner for on top of your eye if you're gonna do a winged liner. I did use it and it lasted all day. It didn't budge. It dries really nicely matte, so I really like that about it. But if you want this for your waterline, I tried this on my waterline just by itself. I mean, this thing just smeared, went everywhere. It was just a hot mess. Then I tried using my little trick of using a matte black eyeshadow. Freaking A. Using the matte black eyeshadow, it also just did not last on my waterline. It was just a hot mess. So I would not recommend this eyeliner for your waterline whatsoever. I would recommend it for your, you know, just for your top line and things like that. But if I would really recommend a good one, I would have to go with Inglot, and Inglot is way cheaper than this. I'll go ahead and put Inglot's price around here. I'm pretty sure it's around like maybe $20, if that is $17. So I would not repurchase this. It's nice that I got to try it from the BoxyCharm, but it's not something that wowed me, especially knowing that the price point of this is $35. Next up, we have the Neo Shield Style Protect Leave-In Conditioner with Moroccan Argan Oil and SPF 15. It's supposed to be for your scalp, and I feel like a lot of times we don't put SPF on our scalp, so I think that that's really nice. This is worth $26. It doesn't have any kind of smell to it. It's kind of like a cream. I didn't really feel like I really noticed a huge difference. I really liked last month's Gorge hair product, but this month I feel like this is just an okay product. I didn't really notice any great difference or anything like that. So it's not something that I think I would purchase myself, but it was nice to try out. And I think that if I go to the beach, if I'm out in the sun a lot, I will be applying this to my hair. Next up is this highlighter right here, and this is by So Susan. It's called this Statement Skin. It's a highlighter crayon. And this is what it looks like right there. It's a really beautiful kind of like not baby, like a very light gold. It's very, very beautiful. I feel like this is going to look really nice, especially on people with lighter skin tones. With me, I do have to kind of work around it just because I am more of a medium skin tone. So a lot of times I use it kind of like as a base and then maybe add a little bit of a powdered highlight on top. So it is really, really beautiful. You do have to really blend it out because it is a cream product, but it does really last on your skin. It looks very beautiful. It's $20, and I was surprised. I thought like the whole thing was full. And I'm going to just twist this up for a second so you guys can see how much product is in here. That is the amount of product that is in here. So I think that for the amount of product, it's a little bit steep. I thought $20 was okay because I thought it was, you know, completely like packed, but it comes with very, very little product for $20. And I feel like this is something that you're gonna use quite a bit, especially if you're into highlighting. If you're really just gonna use it on the top of your cheeks, it might last you quite a while, so maybe it's worth the $20. But if you're someone who's gonna highlight like your whole face, like some of these girls on YouTube like to highlight their nose or cupid bow, you know, like go full out, this thing won't last you because it doesn't bring that much product. But it is a really nice one, so I did like this overall as a product. Last is this, what is this called? The Seta eyeliner, and that's what it looks like. It's an eyeliner brush. This is worth $16, and it's just a very thin brush which is used for eyeliner. I did use it for my waterline. I think it's okay to put your waterline on. I did even try to use a wing liner, but I wasn't really fond of this brush. I like more angled brushes to do a wing line. So I think it's an okay brush. I don't think I will purchase or repurchase it if something was to ever happen to it, because it's $16 and it's like this tiny of a brush. For $16, you could actually buy like a full set from BH Cosmetics or even like Real Techniques, and it'll come with a lot of brushes plus like an eyeliner brush. So I would definitely not repurchase this brush itself just because I feel like it's a little too steep, especially for just being a tiny little liner brush. You can find a lot of these brushes for way, way cheaper nowadays. It is nice that it came in the box, but it's not something that I would go out of my way to purchase. So let me know how you guys like this month's box, what worked for you, what didn't work for you, or how you made it work for you. I'd love to hear back from you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have anything or any question, leave it down below. Don't forget to subscribe down below as well. Thank you guys for subscribing, for watching. I love you guys, and until next time, bye guys.